Hello everyone and welcome to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Today we're going to be starting a new colony with Japan as our sponsor. I chose Japan for a lot of reasons, mainly just the wasp drones. Wasp drones, cool, fun, fast, easy transportation, can go straight across the map, build a sensor tower and come back safely, so on. You get the idea. And Japan also gets 500 research per every single sector scan, and that will help us a lot in the early game to get our first research, maybe even the late game, because it basically means that the rather low 100 research per solve from the sponsor isn't actually that low, since we're getting 500 every time we scan a sector. Now, continuing, Japan also has a couple of other advantages, like the fact that rovers' cost of weight is reduced by 50%, all specialists perform better, and the automatic metals extractor. And there's also the fact that applicant generation is reduced, and that tends to affect me mid-game, but at that point you'll see why it won't affect me nearly quite as much as any other colony would have been affected by it. Now, as for commander profile, we're going to be going for ecologist. This is the reason why Japan's low applicant generation won't affect me. You'll see why. It's nuts. Hello, Spaceman and Spelunker. These are new. I guess they're from Below and Beyond. I've never played them and I've never seen them until now. Maybe I'll try creating another colony with them and putting it on YouTube. Now, for mission logo, we're going for Serenity. I love shuttles, how they look, everything. So I'm sure that a shuttle logo on every single thing will be useful. For Mystery, I'm going to go for random. Let's see what the game throws at me. Had some fun with Inner Light. Basically, I was about to start terraforming Mars. I didn't have Below and Beyond back then. Neither the new TODO, however you like to call it, tourism update. And basically, I was going to place a GHG factory, and suddenly Mars turned green. First, I thought my computer was broken. Second, I thought that I had somehow instantly terraformed Mars by placing a single GHG factory and it not being built yet. So, random. Let's see what happens. I was also playing with random back then. For game rules, we're going to be going for Winter's Coming, Twister, Dusty Wind, and Armageddon. I'm not sure why, I just can't make a colony work properly without these four. It's like, if it's too easy, I'm going to definitely fail it. We could go for active plate tectonics, but that is a pain. But as you'll see, it might not be a pain, because the extra waste rock could be turned into, I don't know, something like concrete. Just wish someone would make a mod that would automatically set every single cave-in to immediately clean itself up, basically. We're going to be going for Commander, Explorer, and Transport instead of the standard 2 Commanders, 1 Explorer when you play with Japan. Let's see, let's change some of the, I think that was polymers, to drones. As for our starting location, let's see, this could be a bit hard to select. What is this? My guess is that it's one of the mods we're going to be playing with a couple of mods. I'll be sure to include the mod list at the end. Okay, this is going to be annoying. Let's put it away down there. I think I'm going to, you know what, this could take some time. I'm just going to come back to you once I've selected a location. Okay, and I'm back. I've decided on Elysium Beta. I've played quite a lot of times on Elysium Beta, but even below Green Planet came out, even below Beyond and below and Beyond. So I'm expecting it's completely changed and all the breakthroughs are different. Before you ask, I've not got the slightest idea of what breakthroughs we're going to be getting. I just hope we're going to get good ones. So let's wait for this thing to load.
Welcome to Mars.
Everyone at mission control impatient to see the rocket zones on. Okay. Could someone tell me how to disable those pop-ups that appear at the top to help you with setting the basics up? They always mess me up a bit, and it's annoying. They add more in every single update. Now, I think this top left plateau has a okay everything. I did a bit of research on this map very quickly, not showing it in basically in surviving Mars creative mode. Help me choose between maps. Okay, so that's going to be our research. It's important for us to get more colonists very quickly, because what we get with the founders is what we get. Okay, so we're starting here in the bottom left. Let's see, which sector should I scan first? I only have, okay, that's good. Okay, and hello, this could be a very good site for research. 30% research, not nearly quite as good as the 40% that Elysium Beta once had in the area to the right of this little plateau. No, where should we land this rocket? Oh great, the rocket's pink. I do not like pink. How do I change the pinkness? No, I always forget how to change the building colors. There it is. Should we go with the standard white? You know what? I think blue sky would look a bit better. You know, the color that Blue Sun Corporation has. It looks quite a bit cool. I like to do this step of changing everything, the building colors, just before we do anything else. Now, about renaming our colony, post down in the comments below what you'd like me to rename the colony to. Okay, so the rocket. I think I'm going to land here. Here, it's pretty close to everything. It's not going to be in the way of stuff, I think. And by the way, guys, I'm recording this after it's not like live. I'm recording this after I recorded the game, because something went completely wrong with my microphone. I have this habit of pausing a lot and spinning the camera around a lot, and also have the habit of not watching anything except the vehicles unloading from the rocket landing. Sorry. I know some people like to watch the rocket landing, and I know that some people do not like to watch people doing odd stuff with drones while the rocket's landing and so on. As you can see, I do not have the DLC that I think it's called the Stellaris Dome. I do not have that. And there goes our first rover. I like how they come out. I hope when the real Mars is colonized, we have rovers like that as well as shuttles. Okay, explore, go scan. And there go the drones. I love Wasp drones. They just fly and do everything. Okay, let's reassign all of them to the rocket. Oh wait, I'm reassigning a drone from the rocket to the rocket. No go. This one's from Commander 1. The rocket's got pretty good range. I'm not entirely sure how the rocket knows just how to control drones that far. I just don't understand it yet. Okay, you collect the metals. Again, post down in the comments below how I'd like to rename the vehicles and so on. Let's build a sensor tower and give it a small solar panel, because I don't have the tech which makes sensor towers scan all the time. How do I disable these little pop-ups? It doesn't seem to be an option. Okay, that's the anomaly which I just sent my Explorer after. Another mod that I have, auto scan map. It's not useful right now because it's scanning the middle of the map, which is not useful. And another mod that I have is faster time. So if the time in surviving Mars seems to be passing a lot faster than normal, it's because I have a mod that makes it up to 10 to 20 times faster. It doesn't affect the space time speed. Okay, I'm not going to turn off the night shift on that thing. It's going to bug me all the time, and that is so I remember. That is so I don't forget to return on the night shift. If once I get the tech that makes these guys walk Earth all the time, it should be around physics, so should probably hurry down the physics tree. Good thing those guys take metals. I think once they took electronics, that was annoying. As for SMGP Surviving Mars Experience, I like to call Surviving Mars SMGP, which stands for Surviving Mars Green Planet. I've been playing for this game for quite a bit of time, so I kind of know what I'm doing. But I still have the odd colony that fails. If that happens, I'm basically going to kind of revert time and make videos from that point, just before the colony went kaput.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Hello, we've got water here. I forgot that we had water. That's useful. I won't need nearly quite as many moisture evaporators, and that will give me a bit more science speed I know I just said that sectors being scanned, useful and so on, but it's still helpful to have a bit more base science speed. And yeah, that will bug me all the time. Continuing, I should probably use transport routes, but I'm afraid a transport route will be just too short distance and will pick up resources from the universal depot and so on. So get moving. What are you doing with the wheels in the machine parts? I've seen a lot of weird vehicle bugs. Once I somehow got basically I got a vehicle in a dome. Maybe I'll post it in about here, just to show you how weird it was. I'm not sure where I have that clip. If I can find it, I'm going to show you how it looked. It was RC Safari, which somehow was in a research lab. How did I do that? I'm not sure. I was not playing with Below and Beyond at that time. Yeah, a dome will fit here. See, basic dome. Fun fact, the basic dome like this is probably the most realistic setup. Any other setup like the glass and metal system would be incredibly hard to build. So maybe the shade setup would be a bit annoying for the colonists. So I think this is the most realistic skin. Feel free to tell me why not. Hello, anomaly number 2. Okay, by making the pipe exactly have only one single support strut, it costs only 2 metals and not have cost a third metal for the tiny little extra piece. Okay, I tend to get stuck in the mid-game metallic death bar, as it's called, where it basically means that there are no more surface metals or polymers, and so far my only source of metals have been RC transport. So yeah, hopefully I will not get into that problem because I have Japan and automatic metal extractor. There's power cable. Also like to build in this kind of clumped style where I have everything clumped around everything. This tends to wreak havoc from time to time when the odd meteor hits the middle of everything. I know, tiny chance of meteor will hit it. Even if the meteor stone falls on top of the colony, there's a tiny chance that the meteor will hit our systems. But if it does, it basically kills the colony instantly, just because I have everything so close to each other. Okay, I normally analyze.
We've collected
Huh,
valuable
200 billion funding. 2 drone hub prefabs or 4 motion evaporators. Well, we just found a water deposit. I think 2 drone hubs will be the most useful. Or how much money do I have? Plenty. I'm going for 2 drone hub prefabs. Maybe I should have gone for motion evaporators. Nah, drone hubs. Or not? No. What am I doing? Again, I'm recording this after. It's basically watching what I've been doing, the video clip, and adding audio to it. So sometimes I did weird things, like did that odd mouse up down thingy. And there go first meters. Also have the Martian Tribune mod. Probably I'll disable it because it causes a ton of glitches in mid-game to late-game colonies, and at that point I tend to want to use it. And now I'm going to show you just how far drones can go. Also like to pin my very first drone and check out what it has done. And off goes the first drone. That's one thing I do not like about Elysium Beta. The camera easily gets stuck in that old position. Okay, text. Do not worry, drone number 1 will come back. Okay, we probably need to get down physics tech tree. Maybe we'll get that story bit which gives us or the thing that makes RC transports better for free. Although maybe it's a bit unlikely. And we should also probably go down the engineering tree, get fuel compression ASAP. That way we don't have to wait a lot of time. Let's also place down a fuel depot. I can hardly wait for those pop-ups to go away. And everything is green light. Scan another anomaly. We won't get to doing with anything with colonists in this video. Wow, this drone, as you can see, flew straight across the map, no issue. Wasp drones, awesome. I love them. Okay, and now let's flatten that area. I guess there isn't a lot of stuff for you guys to see right now, so see you in a minute or two. That's what am I doing with the ramp?
Anomaly found.
You know what?
Until today, the only place we thought
Okay, that girl normally
Sector
gave you money.
scanned.
You know what I just noticed? I've never set up a concrete extractor until now, so there goes. What? Never seen this before. Well, I think I prefer text in the engineering tree. Water towers and oxygen tanks are probably the most useful out of all of these. Like, what would you do with statues or recharge station? We've got fast drones, they fly very quickly back to the drone hub for charging. And honestly, statues? Could probably fill a dome with those statues, but what use would it be? Well, okay. Hello, there's advanced Martian engines that will help us, although looks like we might be too late to use it. Turn off the concrete extractor during the night shift because that one is not helpful. It's solar powered. And watch it draw maybe. I draw. I suppose they look so cool. Wait, where did it go? That's one disadvantage. You can't exactly watch them too. And he's gone. I didn't know you could see the inside of a rocket this way. Rockets look really, really weird inside. I like this design even though it looks less efficient. I like how the game tends to look, although, yeah, sometimes it's not that useful to be able to change these things. Sometimes they look less efficient, but many times they look a lot more cool. Okay, transport, you unload everything, and I'll come back when something else interesting happens.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Okay, everyone, so I'm back now, and it just recently occurred to me that we'd better set up a bit more water production from the dough. Also, I hate that pipe. It's very hard to get it perfectly aligned so it looks nice and sleek and so on, that kind of thing. Now, I don't like building a very long pipe. Remember, we are playing with the hard weather rules, and it's likely that the pipe will leak, but we kind of need more water than that single moisture evaporator can provide, so only option is the pipe. There are no more water deposits in this specific area, which is a bit annoying, but you know, I've heard that you can place a large dumping site underneath that and delete it. Wait, it actually works? Okay, from now on, next time when my rover is about to be wrecked, that's what I'm going to do. Or do you count it as a cheat? I'm not sure. What do you guys think that should be counted as? A cheat or a mechanic? Bit too late for us to get advanced Martian engines. The rocket's pretty much full, so I'll just let it get full instead of trying to get advanced Martian engines and then unloading it. And the power's out again. Can hardly wait to get the automatic sensors. Okay, and the water extractor needs to be off for the night. As you can see, I placed the oxygen tanks for that, which we go from the other side of the sun story bit. And let's turn on the dome construction bit. Oh wait, I do not have enough polymers. We need to import some polymers. Maybe not now though. We do not really need them. except to build the dome. And we have nothing that needs polymer maintenance. Okay, now let's see about the drone hub. Oh wow, it's gonna be a bit spooky. It's really hard. I can get it to just about cover the water extractor, but then it won't cover the one of the sides of the dome, and I've got a lot of issues. I found a lot of issues with the other side of the dome. I guess we'll just have the RC commander cover the bits it doesn't. And off goes the rocket. Now we build this drone hub. Yep, that sounds like a good idea. And should we build a second one? Like, it's possible, but should we? There doesn't really seem to be a space where it can be useful. Like, one of these drone hubs actually covers more than a single sector with its range, and you eventually get that upgrade from below and beyond that increases their range. And let's see if we can put the RC commander in a space where it covers the universal depot. And there goes automatic sensors. Now, that sensor tower, stop bugging me during the night. Okay, connect the drone hub to power because we're not inventor. Set up a bit more power for it, the drone hub, and let's also go for a battery. And another solar panel, because why not? We'll probably have to build a lot of solar panels. Go for a lot of solar panels as power in the beginning. I know it'll mess me up with the metals, but we have the automatic metal extractors. Okay. The only thing I do not like about making colonies in surviving Mars is that the so-called robotic stage, where your only presence on Mars is these RC explorers and so on, is kind of a bit boring. Okay, let's turn off the solar panel because we don't need it. The sensor tower doesn't need power anymore. It's cool. And let's also find the node drone to build that build the drone hub. I may be good at surviving Mars, but at adding commentaries to surviving Mars, I'm not really sure at the moment. It seems to have affected the way I play the game too. Okay, there doesn't seem a lot more to do, so boink. Okay, so let's get our passengers. We want a lot of scientists and 3 no specializations, 3 medics. Now, I want 3 medics because an infirmary staffed with a single medic or single person on any ship doesn't need to be medic. Lowers the amount of comfort necessary for bursts to happen in the dome, and that will cut down the founder stage by quite a bit, which is the second most boring bit in any surviving Mars save. Unless you're playing with the last arc game rule, because if you're playing with the last arc, the founder stage, well, it's pretty much the same thing after that. So let's see, that's 7 out of 6 scientists. Now we have 6 scientists. I kicked a 1, which doesn't seem that useful. We need 3 no specialization to staff a grocer so everyone doesn't go bad over food. And let's also get the medics. Where are the medics? There are only 3 out of 4, and this thing says that I should have 5. Well, anyway, that looks good enough. Hey guys, you know, the dome won't be built by the time you're ready to land, so please ignore that tiny inconvenience. You might have to wait in orbit a bit if something messes me up. Talk about things that could mess up the construction of the dome. We're getting an electrostatic dust storm in 12 hours. If I know anything about these things, it's going to take like 4 or 5 sols until it's gone. That's going to mess up the start of the founder stage. And we probably should build a ramp. Okay, so ramp, make it small. I don't understand why the default ramp size is quite massive, because it's not useful. A small ramp is better because easier to build, less chance a dust tornado will go straight up it or down it. Okay, that's a good ramp. Commander, get moving. Now start building that ramp. But take the long way round. give him a dumping site, and there goes the dust storm. Now our wasp drones will stop flying. That's annoying. I love it when the wasp drones fly. Well, at least we have enough. Wow, that lightning strike got close. Don't like it when lightning strike disables stuff. Lightning strikes also have a lot of glitches, like once it hit the passage for me and that killed quite a couple of colonists because they were struck by lightning. But the passage should have kept the colonists safe. Apparently, lightning strikes, unless they hit the dome, can kill colonists inside other buildings than domes, which is annoying. Wait, the ramp got finished already? Okay, there must be a glitch. It looks like drones can build ramps instantly, while other guys forget, have problems with it. And firstly, well, no colonists, no problem. Okay, transport. It's time to build some sensor towers. First of all, unpack a couple of drones because we only need like a single drone to do this mission. Oh, hello, there's also new things for our explorer to do, a new anomaly. But let's set up the sensor tower first. I tend to zoom out in map view quite a lot. Sorry if some of you watchers don't like it. Off we go. Usually vehicles don't do that, driving in close formation. They tend to go everywhere. First sensor tower built. Let's build the next one down here if the vehicles can find a way down, because it looks cool. One day I should build a tourist dome here. Just look nuts. Why is there a bone-like depression? It looks almost like the front teeth of a shark. If someone cut the other bits of the shark off, including the bottom bit of the... Oh great, meteor shower. Okay, let's wire up the concrete extractor because I just noticed that nothing's getting done due to no concrete. We've got a couple of new planetary anomalies.
Resources are low.
Who cares? That's probably why I wanted to connect the power cable.
Analyzed.
Turning off during the night because now we have a bit of power during the night. New things for Explorer to do.
There's more to the barrel.
Wonder what's going to happen next in the engineering tree. Pretty sure the shuttles are there. So you guys did find a way down. Well, you know what? Commander, you're going to build a new ramp so we can access the middle bit of the map. And transport, we're going to be getting those metals from there to there. New reach. Okay.
Research complete.
That's actually kind of a useful technology, like not having to have so many maintenances on internal buildings. Useful because you can't triboelectric scrubber them. Okay, so Earth Mars initiative, we need to get some more people one day. Should probably get the commission protocols and the faster drones so our wasp drones can go even faster. Where are you? Okay, let's set up the ramp. Usually I try to make the ramps be a lot better, but you know what, let's just make this one, even though it's going to like make a ton of waste rock. You go there, Commander.
We found some useful material.
That's a fairly rare anomaly, like I almost never get it. Okay, transport, get the stuff. Oh great, 2 of them left over. Well, dump the spare metal. Actually, no, don't dump anything. Instead, set an automatic route to grab all the metals and rare metals. I think transports will pick up these like mini depots of rare metals as part of their transport route. I'm not entirely sure. Go, drones, go! Build a ramp and set the ramp so we can see its progress. Okay, the rocket has arrived, but we can't land it.
Sector scanned.
Did you know that supply pods and last arc pods, or however you like to call them, can land slap bang in the middle of a dust storm? I just wish there was like some kind of tech for rockets to do the same. like maybe something at the bottom of the engineering tree, something that costs like 10,000 sands. That allows rockets and shuttles and all kinds of things to fly and dust on. Okay, the meteor storm's kind of close. I hope it doesn't drift into the colony. Once I had a meteor storm that started like 5 to 6 sectors away, but then drifted its way all the way on top of my colony, where it wreaked havoc for the following 3 hours. We'll have to watch our vehicles very closely.
Sector scanned.
Okay, you picked up everything. Get back there. We'll make you pick up metals later. I'm quickly approaching the area which I would like to stop for the video. You know what? I'm going to stop this video exactly when the rocket's ready to land. And the next video will be about setting up the colonists' home and landing the colonists and everything. Just hope the colonists don't die in orbit. Let's get this guy working a bit harder by giving him a couple more drones. Let's also add another depot. Okay, someone has finished the dome first. Maybe I should... okay. So we have to wait until the commander's back. Come on, commander, finish your job. And he's finished it. Now we can return him safely back to home. Six, 5, 4. 4 more hours. 3 more hours. 2 more hours. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Well, that's why you should not put fuel in the Universal Depot. I think I'll end this video here after I check out what that meter is about.